This is Rev Michelle Hopkins. Remember when I showed you this magnetodynamic fluid that can be manipulated with sound? And you remember how I told you that we are fortifying our atmosphere with magnetodynamic metallic particulates. So our atmosphere is very electrodynamic, very magnetodynamic, just as this fluid is, because it also has magnetodynamic metal particulates in it. Well, what if we were to turn this upside down? And we think about this fluid as our atmosphere. We use sound frequency to cause it to become magnetodynamic. And we can manipulate it into any shape that we want. We can cause it to move in any way that we want it to move. Well, take a look at this. This is one of the 16 tornadoes or more that hit the central United States, the south central United States. This one hit Mississippi. As you can see, it is walking across the ground like it has two legs. There is lightning coming from it and through it that is not lightning. It looks almost like plasma. This light, and I will show you proof of this, this light is frequency coming from a satellite. It's infrasonic atmospheric assault. This is a still shot of both the directed frequency that is infrasound. It is an atmospheric assault. Boom, down on the ground, right in front of that tornado. Drawing that tornado in, causing it to become more and more intensified. And you can see right here, metallic particulates being drawn out of the cloud and touching the ground. There happens to be water down here on the ground. I don't know if you can see it. But these particulates are being drawn down to the ground and then back up. Rather than falling to the ground, they're drawn back up. This is a wonderful still shot example of that. That's what I'm referring to. Now, just as these metal particulates in this soup that I showed to you reached out to that ball, our ball in this instance is the earth, and that soup is the sky, the atmosphere that we have fortified with those particulates. Watch what happens. Do you see this stream that comes down and hits the ground when it's being hit by this frequency? This is man-made, and there are hundreds and hundreds of other examples, proof that these storms that are being brought across America are man-made. Other people have shown you evidences of this. So many, many evidence of this. You need to watch these people and listen to what they're saying and really think with your own mind, is this possible? Can frequency do this? Frequency can do just about anything. And if people are showing you on visual data that is brought out by mechanical means, proof that these things are happening, believe your eyes, friends. Believe your eyes and ears and understanding. This is happening. Let me show you what this directed frequency energy looks like through the clouds in Mississippi on that day. This is a triangle that was made by sound. I don't know if you can see it there's just a very small difference in color and texture in the clouds right here in this triangle where this infrasound, and you can see these waves right here that were made, and there's downward impression on these clouds. Downward impression from this infrasound that was coming from this direction. This picture was taken by the International Space Station. This infrasound was not coming from ISS. It was coming from northeast, a satellite emitting it from northeast, and here is where it actually hit the clouds. It's grazing the clouds here and depressing the clouds down here. You can see it happening right there, causing intensity over that area. You can see a little bit more, hopefully, in this color here. It's coming from this direction. It's starting to cut through the clouds and boom, hitting down right in here. You can see the depression that it's making right in here in these clouds, and you can see that it's infrasound. It's long wave infrasound. This is Mississippi yesterday. Psalm 107 tells us, "Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and He brought them out of their distress. He stilled the storm to a whisper. The waves of the sea were hushed. They were glad when it grew calm, and He guided them to their desired haven. Let them give thanks to the Lord for His unfailing love and His wonderful deeds for men." This is Rev Michelle Hopkins. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.